of the 10th inning here at Minute Maid Park, Game 5 of the World Series. 12-12 ball game. Series is tied at 2 games apiece. Gaddis with a 2-run home run in the first pitch as Gaddis hits it foul back into the screen. Beg your pardon, Gaddis 1 for 3 with a single and a walk tonight. Facing Kenley Jansen in his second inning of work through 12 pitches, working around a 2-out double by Gurriel in the 9th. 12 runs, 13 hits for the Astros, 12 runs, 14 hits for the Dodgers. Each team's committed an error. Infield back. Forsythe guarding the line at third. Outfield deep, shaded the other way. 0-1. That's outside. Jansen missing with the cutter, 1-1.
It appears the Astros hitters are seeing the ball decent off of Jansen. An extremely high strikeout rate, and the Astros haven't struck out against him tonight. They've hit the ball hard a few times already.
Here comes the 1-1. That's low. It's 2 balls and a strike. Well, you mentioned it earlier, Steve. Game 5 of the World Series. You start to get more and more familiar with these relievers on both sides.
That's right. Especially in this short of a span. And players within spans of 2 and 3 days, a lot sometimes back-to-back, like Morrow. Gosh, the Astros have seen him 3 days in a row now.
Gaddis deep crouch from the right side. Jansen comes set. Here's the 2-1. And that is just off the plate away. Good job to lay off that cutter. That missed by much. It's a 3-1 count.
Phenomenal take. We know what happens with leadoff walks. It burnt the Astros in the 9th. So many times in this series that walks have turned the tide.
Whether it's been a low-scoring game in this World Series or a game in which the two teams have combined for 24 runs so far. 3-1. Gaddis chops it left side to his left. The third baseman Forsythe, he has it, throws to first in time, and Gaddis is the first out.
Well, if it's low or outside, Gaddis has always had a pretty good eye, but that high one is just sometimes for having Gaddis just a little too tempting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez. He homered off of Kenley Jansen game 2, 9th inning, tied that game at 3. Sent that game to extras.
That was on an 0-2 pitch. Imagine that. Probably one of the biggest swings in franchise history, really.
Marwin 0 for 4 tonight. Lined out to left his last time. Outfield deep. Left fielder Ethier playing toward that left center gap with his both feet firmly on the warning track. And now Jansen and Barnes are going to talk things over between home and the mound.
I think Jansen wants to make sure he gets Barnes to set up where he wants to go with it. It was a cut fastball that Jansen threw to Marwin Gonzalez that was hit for that home run that didn't really get inside. It just spun and sat there. And he doesn't want to let Gonzalez extend his arms again.
All right, meetings are done. Marwin's ready. Pitch by Jansen. And that is inside. Missed with a cutter. Ball 1.
Yep. Trying to crowd him. Kind of a flair for the dramatic Marwin Gonzalez. Big hits, big moments.
Jansen with the high set. Delivers a 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside edge with the cutter, 1-1. Marwin settles back in. Now the pitch. And Marwin rips it foul into the seats down the right field line. It's 1-2. Hit that hard, but it's a long strike. Jansen converted from catcher to pitcher in 2009 in the Dodgers system. He says when he first got on the mound, his ball just kind of cut naturally. Never did when he was a catcher, when he'd throw down to second base. Strong arm that he showed at catcher is part of the reason The Dodgers decided to move him to the mound. 1-2. Did he go around on the breaking ball downstairs? He did. Threw him a slider. Marwin couldn't hold up. And that is the first strikeout for Jansen. 2 outs in the bottom of the 10th. Brian McCann up.
Well, the brilliance of that pitch is that he took something off, got more depth to the pitch. Instead of being just a cut fastball, gave it some depth, and Marwin didn't recognize it right out of the hand.
McCann homered in the 8th inning, and that proved to be a pretty big run to put the Astros up by 3, and then the Dodgers scored 3 in the 9th to send this to extras. 3 infielders in a triangle on the right side against McCann. Pitch on the way. That's way inside and high. Backs McCann off the plate. Lefties have more success against Jansen than righties. In the regular season, 4 of the 5 home runs Jansen allowed were to left-handed hitters who had 236 off of him. Righties hit 120. That's at the top of the zone. It's 1-1. Jansen gave up just 1 home run to a right-handed hitter. It was Justin Upton during the regular season. He gave one up to Alex Bregman in Game 4 yesterday. Outfield remains deep and shaded to pull. Here's the 1-1. That is high. Missed with another cutter. It's 2 balls and a strike.